Oh, if I didn't know this was part of the Yandere game jam, I would think Turquoise is a great guy. He places his thumbs in your palm. He brushes your skin repeatedly while drawing shapes. You truly have beautiful hands. I love everything about them. And I'm like, even the eczema? And then he's like, even the eczema. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Espoir David. And today I'd like to play a game that's part of the Yandere Game Jam of 2026 called Beyond the Turquoise Stars. As the years go by, everyday life seems to get harder. This is a reality shared by many people. It's in times like these that it's important to have at least one person by your side who you can rely on. An intriguing young man with angelic features approached you a few months ago in a park, seeing your distress. Since that evening, you have been meeting regularly in the same place to share your worries, but also the few good things that's happened to you. His presence is strangely reassuring, yet melancholic. One evening, after a harsh week, you decide to head to that one place. This work week is finally over. Hear the alarm ring, get up, get ready, meet people I don't even want to see, work, and get back home at night. On repeat. Exhausting. At first, work was going kind of well. My tasks weren't that exciting, but at least I got good times with my colleagues. But now they won't even speak to me. Is it my breath? Do I stink? I don't know if they hate me or if they avoid me since that incident a few months ago. Things have never been the same ever since, as if it was my fault. They ignore me. Sometimes it feels like I don't exist anymore. The atmosphere there makes the days feel endless. I spend most of my days giving away my time to strangers just to provide for my necessities, and with the little energy I have left, trying to devote myself to my passions or spend time with the people I appreciate. I don't even have many people left around me. Then again, I don't really feel like seeing anyone myself. I would just like to stay with my screens and books at home, peacefully dreaming of a more exciting life. To be fair, I'm not asking for much. Just knowing that someone cares about me, who helps me mentally, it's enough. I wish I could leave this vicious cycle. The anxious news in the media doesn't help. Even today, a robbery in the area. Again, as someone who lives alone, it's terrifying. What if I face the same thing that happened to my former colleague? Just thinking about it makes me feel like throwing up and bursting into tears. Or getting a machete. I hope you'll come tonight. I really need someone to talk to. Sigh. Well, that is a big sigh. Looks like someone spent a terrible week. You scared me, Turquoise. I didn't even know you were here. Oh, he's so cute. Well, I said good afternoon, but you didn't answer. I thought I did something wrong and you were ignoring me. However, by seeing the look on your face, I thought that maybe you needed some time to breathe. I waited for you to come out of your thoughts, and when you finally sighed, I told myself it was the right time. Yes, you're right. Thanks. I'm sorry for not paying attention. You always have the right timing. I was just thinking about you, you know? Oh. In what honor? I've had a bad day, and so I wanted to see you. Well, it's a bit embarrassing, but I was waiting for you impatiently. I'm glad you came tonight. I'm the one who's lucky to have met you. But why are you so melancholic tonight? Did something happen? Do you want to talk about it? As usual, Turquoise gently sits next to you. You often meet at the park at night, right after you each finished work. It became a routine. He always listens to you with attentiveness. As you kept meeting, you both got along really well. You even took some time to go out together on weekends. It must be said that Turquoise has a positive effect on you. His personality fits perfectly with your needs. Almost too perfectly, MC? He's really attentive, calm and perceptive. He gets interested in your hobbies and your likings. Talking with Turquoise is liberating. You can share with him all your troubles, but also all the good things that happen to you. He's always there to find a solution to your problems. Your life clearly doesn't have any secrets for him. And you like it that way. It's reassuring to have someone you can count on no matter what. Tell me, what's going on? No, it's just that I walked past a kiosk and the front page of the newspapers were about a robbery that happened in the area, and it made me think about that sordid story. Again. I'm sorry that it reminded you of this unfortunate event. This wound will potentially never heal. The loss of someone we care about is an obstacle we must all face at some point in our lives. It's perhaps a bold claim, but I can assure you that I will do all I can to make your daily life more pleasant, so that we can build new memories that'll replace that sorrowful event with cheerful ones. Oh, if I didn't know this was part of the Yandere game jam, I would think Turquoise is a great guy. Turquoise, I can never thank you enough. I don't know where I would be without you by my side. Thank you. It's nothing special. No need to thank me that much. You know, I would say you're the one who saved me. That night I met you in this park, on this bench. Tears were running down your cheeks, and you were silently staring at the sky. For a moment, I saw myself in you and knew I had to act. When I built up the courage to go see you, you told me that you had just lost your coworker. Yes, a robbery that didn't go well. I still get chills thinking about it. What? Is that the incident? Is that what people at the office are blaming me for? Sadly, destiny picked your coworker. Witnessing life being unfairly stolen by someone else is unforgivable. They were that one colleague I used to tease a bit. Their death shocked me deeply. They were one of the few people I could have a good time with at work. It's been a few months now since it happened. The worst is behind me. I've accepted and mourned. Sigh, I must be really unlucky sometimes. Before seeing that coworker, I had just left a terribly frustrating relationship. Well, if you can even call that a relationship. I can't remember if I already told you about that. I don't recall you telling me about it. It's been 2 years now, so it's starting to be a while. Well, I had met that person online, and it went really well. We were flirting and teasing each other. We even planned on meeting in person. But I don't know why that person stopped contacting me out of nowhere. The day we were supposed to meet, he canceled our date and blocked me everywhere. Rude. They could have given me the reasons. I don't know if I did something wrong or if they were just toying with me from the beginning. I was so excited about it back then. I should have known online relationships were doomed. You can decide to erase someone out of your life with one single click, without any consequences. I regret having tried to get into relationships so naively. Dating apps? You don't seem to pick the best ways for meeting people. Except when it's a lucky meeting at a park at night. Do you hear yourself? Stop teasing me. We're talking about serious things and you take credit for that? I don't know what you mean by that. No, you know exactly what I mean by that. The atmosphere softly lightens as you both chuckle for a moment. Turquoise softly turns his attention towards the sky. The stars are shining bright today. You had noticed this habit during your nighttime conversations. When he looks up at the sky, it seems like he drifts off into his thoughts for a moment, and his smile fades into a melancholic expression. He looks apathetic, but determined. Can I share my own vision? I'd be glad to hear your point of view. What does it mean to live a finite, fragile life in an infinite, eternal universe? Turquoise, you're asking the big questions. A planet orbiting a sun in a galaxy that contains hundreds of thousands of them. We're definitely physically insignificant, a speck of dust, a fraction of a second. Life itself has no inherent meaning in a universe where entropy and destruction are the law. Why am I here then? What is my goal? Does my existence have any impact? Life is an anomaly. It's either a gift or a burden. And it's up to you to consider one of the two options. However, on a smaller scale, you may find your answer. You may choose the meaning of it with the things and people around you, if you're in a situation which allows you to. Love may be one of the answers that could help. However, love is complicated. Everyone has their own vision and concept of this specific feeling. For some, it's a familiar feeling without secrets. They were born surrounded by love. they know how to receive it, and mostly how to give it. For others, it appears out of nowhere without any warning. It either intrigues or scares them, or even makes them obsessed about it. It gives them a reason to exist, the strength to act and follow a specific goal. So you can transform the burden into a gift. It's surprising to see you talk so openly. It's rare to see you so straightforward. What are you getting at? Are you about to launch your master Yandere plan? Just a thought that blossomed while admiring the stars. And you. Oh, you. Espoir, be honest. You do feel lonely, right? That's why you're here? Well, I can't really deny you're the only one I can talk to. Do not worry. I'm not saying that in a negative way. On the contrary. I'm glad you wanted to find me today. It makes me extremely happy. You can't even imagine how much. I sincerely appreciate the time you make for me. As long as you're here with me, everything will be fine. Maybe I'm talking a bit too much and it's starting to be a bit awkward. The sky makes me quite chatty, doesn't it? It's important to be frank and have serious conversations from time to time. You also have the right to share your feelings, but you don't do it often. It's usually you who listens to me talk and complain. I'm always available to listen to you, so I can take care of your problems my own way. What do you mean, take care of my problems your own way? By that, I mean to reassure you and advise you. Oh, okay, that's what you mean. Okay. That said, thank you, Espoir. I appreciate your compassionate side. Of course. You truly are kind. Oh, by the way, there was something I wanted to ask you. Oh, yeah, I'm all ears. I've been thinking about it for a while, and we've been seeing each other for some time now. We've gotten to know each other better and had diverse hangouts, so I thought that maybe, You're gonna say dates. Turquoise, get straight to the point. No need to be so hesitant. Yes, I'm sorry. Turquoise is intriguing. Behind his adult and thoughtful looks is a really immature part of him, or inexperienced. Aww. He's easily uncomfortable when he has to truly bond with people. The most obvious is physical touch. Often while walking, when your hands brush against each other, he always reacts immediately in the most adorable way possible. He looks away and blushes. He tries his best to hide it, but he's terrible at that. He struggles to mask some of his feelings. You find that contrast quite adorable. The other sides of him that he may be keeping hidden intrigue you. Oh, reveal your secrets. You hear Turquoise clear his throat. It seems like he's built up the courage to speak. Espoir, would you be interested in joining me for dinner at my place someday? I would love to invite you over. Last time we were chatting about that popular recipe everyone was talking about on social media. I would enjoy cooking it with you. However, I was unsure about asking you. Maybe you would be more comfortable if we did it at your place. Oh. Turquoise seemed really hesitant because he thought before anything else that the invitation would make you uncomfortable. Oh, how sweet. It's true that all your not dates, hangouts, took place outside. You've never been to each other's places. Is that what worries you? You're scared that I might refuse? Let's say that I am often scared to ask things because of my fear of rejection. It's always hard to hear negative answers. Aww. It gets complicated to ask anything else after. Oh, he has a fear of rejection. Which is really cute because there's no way you can reject him. How could anyone refuse anything from you, Turquoise? Or of course, I'm coming with great pleasure. Yeah, how could anybody say no to that face? How could I refuse anything from you, Turquoise? Oh, Espoir, I apologize. I shouldn't have questioned your trust in me. Does tomorrow sound good to you? Or does Monsieur need more time to be mentally prepared? Tomorrow? No problem. Tomorrow is Saturday, so I should go grocery shopping in the morning, and then... Do you want me to go with you? Oh. I need to set up everything at my place and... Hey, Turquoise. Oh, sorry. I was thinking about how to organize my day, but no need to come with me. Thank you for the offer. Let me take care of everything. How about tomorrow early evening? So that way we'll have time to prepare dinner. How about tomorrow early evening, so that we have time to prepare dinner? You can bring games for after dinner if you want. I sadly don't own any interesting ones. Or perhaps you'd rather watch a movie. I'll leave the choice to you.
Aw, are you sure this isn't a date?
Sounds great. I'll try to bring something entertaining. I'm so excited for tomorrow. To be honest, I've been waiting for this moment for a while.
Aw, how adorable. You know there's nothing weird about inviting me over.
It's been a few months since we've known each other, and as you saw, this week really crushed my mood, so coming to spend time at your place, only the two of us, will clear my mind. You know you always have the right timing, Turquoise, so be more confident. Yes, you're right. I tend to worry a bit too much. It's just that I can't stop overthinking, and even more when it's about you. I wouldn't want you to see me in a bad light because I've been clumsy. I get it. I'm the same. But it's a sign that we're very attentive to and sensitive about other people's feelings. It's reassuring. I love this side of you. Well, we better get going then. Let's have a good night's sleep to be in shape for tomorrow.
Oh, yes, let's do that. I can't wait for tomorrow.
Likewise, I'll walk you home. It's already late.
Oh, if Monsieur insists. Aw, he's so sweet, completely forgetting what game jam this game is a part of.
Turquoise walks you quietly to your building. Your hands sometimes brush against each other on the way. He seems ready to hold yours at any time, but holds back, probably scared to rush you. He wouldn't want to skip a few steps and make you uncomfortable. During your slightly ambiguous night walk, he makes sure to pay attention to your surroundings. Late-night encounters can be dangerous. Once you arrive in front of your building, he walks you all the way to your doorstep that he knows very well. He asks to meet tomorrow early evening, at the same bench as usual. He wishes you good night, a little sad to have to leave you, but also impatient about what's coming tomorrow. He waits for you to lock the door, and turns around to walk into the darkness of the night. What I want to know is how much did you question about this mysterious person?
Is it date time?
Turquoise said he'd pick me up at the park at 6 p.m. Perfect. It's 5:50 p.m. I can't wait to see the face he'll make when he sees I'm early. Heck yeah, I am. You're not the only one excited about tonight. Now that I'm thinking about it, he could have given me his address directly through text. I don't know why he would bother picking me up here. It's a way for him to be gallant and escort me to his place.
Aw.
Or maybe he lives in another dimension or something. I think maybe MC, you should have asked a lot more questions about this young man. How cute. He really wants to act like a gentleman. But I see right through you, darling. You're already here.
I knew it.
Turquoise, hi. You're early. Good evening, Espoir. You're here even earlier. I wanted to be here first, but it's a miss.
Yeah, I'm used to being early. I overthink and try to get to places way too early. I'm used to being early.
It's true that you're rarely late to our date hangouts.
Yeah, hangouts.
Turquoise, what are you hiding behind your back?
That better not be a bouquet of flowers.
Oh, I got you a present, but I'm feeling shy now that I'm in front of you.
Oh. Well, too bad for you. You'll have to force yourself now that I've noticed.
He timidly brings the gift in front of him and hands it to you. Please, accept it.
Oh, a bouquet?
My other weakness, a bouquet of flowers.
I've never been gifted flowers before.
Oh, they're beautiful, and they smell so good.
Thank you so much, Turquoise. It makes me really happy.
I'm gonna cry. I'm glad you like them. I saw them on the way back from the grocery store earlier. Even from afar, they caught my attention. They reminded me of you. And I thought you would like receiving them.
I sure do. Thank you again.
You're welcome. Gifting flowers while we're heading to my place maybe wasn't the best idea,
but I still wanted to give them to you. I can hold them for you if you don't want to be bothered while walking.
Please don't mind it. I want to keep them close to me.
As you wish. Well, shall we go?
Let's go. I'll follow you.
Where exactly are you taking me?
You walk through the city together. You keep smelling the flowers while smiling. The bouquet was composed of 5 beautiful red peonies and 4 white liliums. It's very chilly tonight, but luckily you soon arrived to Turquoise's house. He doesn't live very far from you. That's probably why your path crosses in the park so often. Oh, this is his house. Cute.
Here we are. Welcome to my home. Please, come in first.
Oh, well, Monsieur has a massive security system. Why do you need that? Do you own valuable things here?
Oh, no. Well, not really. Not yet.
Uh-oh.
How should I say? I do not mean to spoil the mood, especially since we're about to spend a pleasant evening, but with these robberies, I really started overthinking, and I ended up investing into a whole high-performance system. Being robbed can happen to anyone, and even if we can't fully prevent a thief from breaking in, we can still slow them down or make them lose patience if we're lucky. Well, at least that's what people who came to install the security device told me.
I mean, yeah, it gives you time to, go into your bedroom and grab your machete.
Do not worry about someone coming tonight. They won't be able to enter. Or leave.
Or leave? What do you mean? I'll take that as a threat, but I'm not complaining.
Even if someone would manage entering, there's no way of leaving on your own. This is an armored door. You would need either my fingerprint or the code, which an intruder doesn't have.
Or, a Yandere's love interest.
If anyone enters while I'm not here, I receive a notification on my phone. As I call the police, they would be locked inside, and I highly doubt they'd try to leave by the window. The 7th floor can be quite high to escape out of.
Yes, indeed. Nobody would think about leaving from so high.
Foreshadowing is a literary device.
Is that why you always have your phone in hand? Because you're checking through the app? I didn't know you were so paranoid.
Teasing me again, Espoir. But, well, you're partially right. My phone allows me to keep a close eye on suspicious movements, but I mainly don't want to miss any of your texts.
It's true you're very quick with your answers. Can't stop thinking about me, huh?
Espoir.
But at least even if someone comes, you're here to protect me.
Certainly. You're safe with me. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry, but the central heating is down. If you're cold, please let me know. I'll lend you warm clothes.
Oh, sure. Thank you. Is that so we'll snuggle up together on the couch?
Let's head inside, shall we?
You take off your shoes and give your coat to Turquoise, who hangs it up on the coat rack. However, he keeps his on. You pass through the narrow corridor and enter the living room, which leads directly through the open kitchen at the very back. Right on the left, there's a bedroom, and the bathroom seems to be a door after.
Please, excuse me for a moment.
He quickly heads to his bedroom, comes right back after, and closes the door behind him.
Sorry for the wait.
You're fine. Don't worry. By the way, I'm kind of surprised by your apartment.
Is there something weird?
No, it's not that. Let's say that you kind of have an atypical clothing style, so I thought your apartment would be more whimsical. Yeah, it's pretty normal in here. But thinking about it, it being minimalistic fits you well.
Oh?
This simplicity gives a certain feeling of comfort. No fantasies, but rather calm and soft. It's just like you.
I see. Thank you. Shall we start cooking? I'll show you the kitchen. Oh, but first, give me the bouquet. I'll put it in a vase.
Yeah, sure. Here you go. It would be a shame to damage those beautiful flowers. Put them in some water. Turquoise leads you to the kitchen. He immediately picks up the vase, fills it with a bit of water, and puts the bouquet in it. He then delicately places the vase in the middle of the dining table. Aww.
Hold on. They'll still be fresh by tomorrow. Back to the cooking. Fortunately, I found all of the ingredients for our recipe this morning. We'll be able to follow it through.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. I didn't think I'd asked you before, but do you know how to cook, Turquoise? Just to know if I should expect a massacre or something delicious. Are you going to kill me with your cooking?
Yes, I do know how to cook. Well, I try my best, let's say. He's like, it's not so much cooking, but like an edible experiment. I only started cooking recently. I became interested in it almost 3 years ago.
Why so late? Why so late?
It's never too late. I wasn't really motivated to cook for myself only, but cooking for someone, especially for a loved one, it's something that seemed really exciting to me, so I thought I should start learning.
Oh, I completely understand the feeling. I never really have motivation to cook for myself either, but for others, it's different.
Right? Let's start that famous quiche. I'll take care of the base and filling right now. Can you peel these vegetables and cut them, please?
I'll take care of it. Oh, this is so sweet.
Turquoise heads to his kitchen drawers. He takes out all of the utensils you need for the recipe. He turns around and hands you a peeler, a large knife with the handle facing you, and a cutting board. You start by peeling the vegetables one by one. They all look very fresh and delicious, even without being cooked. Once it's done, you cut one of them in slices. I have to do it very carefully because I'm very bad at cutting.
Turquoise, is the cutting okay?
Let me see. Would you mind cutting them a bit thinner, please? So that they're very soft once cooked.
Sure.
Be careful not to cut your fingers. This knife is very sharp.
Yeah, thanks for the concern.
He looks at your hands and the cutting board very carefully.
All right. Is it better now?
It's perfect. You're doing great.
This won't help my appreciation for praise.
Once he made sure you didn't get hurt, he turns back and preheats the oven. You should have already did that! He then grabs homemade pie crust from his refrigerator and starts spreading it into the pan while poking the bottom with a fork. He moves on to preparing the filling. He carefully combines the different ingredients, then adds nutmeg, salt, and pepper. Do you put nutmeg in quiche? I admit I've never made a quiche before. He beats everything together in a mixing bowl with milk and eggs. He really knows how to use his hands well. His fingers are positioned elegantly on the whisk. Is he holding it with the pinky out, just whisking very delicately? He holds the utensil firmly in his right hand, while his index rests delicately on the handle. You notice that his fingers are long and slender, not that you ever paid attention before, but rather that you never had the chance to. He often hides his hands behind his back. His nail polish accentuates the delicacy of his fingers. Why do I feel like this is a Chekhov's gun kind of thing? Like, why are we paying so much attention to his hands? You can tell he takes really good care of them. As for the left one, his hand is vigorously gripping the mixing bowl, revealing more masculine traits, his veins and bones standing out. He performs a quick and precise wrist movement at regular intervals. You're hypnotized by his gestures. Feeling your insisting gaze on what is perfectly an ordinary scene, Turquoise turns his head in your direction. Is there a problem?
No, I'm just staring longingly at your hands. No, it's fine.
Is it?
I was lost in my thoughts, staring at your... Please find something decent enough to answer. At your wrists. Yeah, your wrists.
Oh, my wrists?
It's so embarrassing. I was just thinking that you've got a good hand with that whisk.
Huh? Oh, you worded that terribly.
I'm sorry, I panicked.
My hands. Yes, I practice to get the right movement.
You do that effortlessly. When I'm making crepe batter, my wrists start hurting quickly.
You just need to get the hang of it. When you have the right gesture, it's less tiring. Are you done with the vegetables? Give me the bigger ones. I'll cut them. I'm also pretty good with knives. I can show you. He seems really excited to show you his talents. Your weird worded compliments somehow had an effect on him. You give him the cutting board with the vegetables you cut beforehand on it. He puts them into a big bowl. He then places half a butternut on it. Butternut? Like a butternut squash, or is there something called a butternut? Is there a nut that is buttered? This is important, I need to know that. He then places half a butternut on it, grabs one of his sharpest knives and slices them thinly with a flawless agility and speed.
Oh, impressive. You're indeed really skilled. It looks easy when you're the one doing it. Well, it's reassuring. With a good cook like you, our dinner can only be a success.
It's thanks to you I could become this good at cooking. And it's especially thanks to our common work that it'll be the best quiche of the entire universe, because it's ours.
Oh, all I did was peel the vegetables.
Without you, the vegetables wouldn't have been peeled, and the taste would have been different.
Are you supposed to peel vegetables into a quiche? You're so silly sometimes.
I'm allowed to tease you too from time to time. Well, I'll pour all of our preparation onto the pastry and put it in the oven. It shouldn't take long to bake.
Or are we making...
Wait, I thought a quiche was like a souffle. Are we making like a vegetable pie?
While the quiche is in the oven, you set the table and prepare a salad as a side dish. You keep talking about cooking and the future dishes you'd like to make together. There are so many saved videos on your app. Time flies, and suddenly the oven rings. It's time. Turquoise approaches the oven to turn it off and opens the little door. A delicious smell of butter and vegetables fills your nostrils. Ooh. Whoa, it smells so good. It looks perfectly golden.
I think we did a really good job. I'll cut it and then we'll be able to taste it.
Turquoise puts on his oven gloves, takes out the quiche from the oven, and places it on a trivet. He then grabs a long knife, turns to put the plate on the living room table, and starts meticulously cutting your magnificent creation in equal parts. He serves a slice to both of you.
Here you go. Go ahead. The honor is yours.
Whoa, it looks delicious, and so well cut. Nothing sticks out. Again, excellent knife handling.
Thank you. Alright, so he's got great hands, he's got a super security system that one cannot leave without his permission, and he's really good with knives.
You pick up your cutlery, placed on both sides of your plate. You cut the first piece of the quiche. The pastry is crisp and nicely thick. The filling holds together, but remains juicy. Oh my. You slowly bring the first bite to your lips and finally taste the fruit of your efforts. The finely chopped vegetables melt instantly on your tongue. The rich pastry crunches beneath your teeth. And meanwhile... Turquoise watches every one of your reactions keenly. Your little facial expressions reacting to each new flavor, the way your fingers hold your cutlery, the delicate pinch of your lips around the fork. Aww. Your eyelids fall slowly. Your hands come to rest on the table. He watches intensely, without even blinking once. He's waiting impatiently for the conclusion of your creation.
Espoir? I didn't expect it would be this easy.
Not feeling any reaction from you, he delicately pats your hand with his index. Ah! Oh, wow! It somehow reminds me of a long-lost childhood dish. The taste surprised me.
Hey, can I get the recipe? That's not exactly what I thought a quiche would be, and that sounds amazing. Can you write that down for me after you do whatever yandere thing you're about to do?
I was deep in my thoughts trying to remember.
So, that's what it tastes like. You scared me for a second. I thought I'd added something I shouldn't have to the recipe. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I didn't expect it would be this easy to satisfy you.
It truly is delicious. I love it.
The finely chopped vegetables change everything in the texture, and I made the pastry myself, so it's more generous and well buttered.
Homemade. Oh, I want to taste all your meals now, or you should taste it too. Hey, buddy, you should taste it too. Why aren't you eating?
I wanted to make sure you were appreciating our little dish before anything else.
A shimmering catches your attention, and your gaze falls behind Turquoise on his vast collection of knives. By the way, I was wondering earlier while watching you cook, you have a big collection of knives, and they're mostly used for meat, but you're a vegetarian. right?
You're right, but when I bought this set and I started cooking, I wasn't fully a vegetarian yet.
Oh, that's a shame. They're beautiful.
They're professional knives after all, but they can be used for something else.
Oh, let me guess. To cut bigger vegetables?
Yeah, sure. For example...
I never really dared asking, but now that we're on the topic, was there a specific reason for you to become vegetarian?
Well, yes, of course. There are many, but what started everything was when I watched documentaries about factory farming. I didn't realize how awful it was until then. It made me lose my appetite for meat, and I'm also limiting my consumption of animal products, at least when I shop at supermarkets. Also, the mere sight of flesh, bones, entrails of something that was once alive disgusts me. I never want to see my hands touch something like that ever again. It instantly makes me nauseous. But in the end, it's really good this way. It was easy to transition anyway, since I already barely ate meat before.
Is it the same for blood?
No, blood is fine. I'm used to seeing it.
Wait, what do you mean you're used to seeing blood?
Well, it happens when you get hurt.
Do you often get hurt? Do I have to come to your house with a bunch of Band-Aids and antibiotic creams?
Sometimes.
Sigh. Please be careful.
I'm sorry. I will.
Anyway, I apologize for bringing up the topic. I didn't expect it to be so serious.
Please, don't worry. Everything is fine. Let's eat before it gets cold.
Turquoise reaches for his cutlery to join you in this harmony of flavors as you both finish eating. You clear the table as Turquoise takes care of washing the dishes. You help him dry the dishes and put everything away. He then suggests continuing the evening in the living room.
We ate well and tidied everything up. This evening started off great. The recipe you spotted was definitely a good choice. I'm glad we could try it together.
I didn't expect it to be this good. Your cooking skills definitely helped.
Thank you. Did you bring something to keep us busy after?
Yes, monsieur. I'm glad you asked. For you and I tonight, I brought the one and only deck of cards.
You want to play cards?
That's right.
Just the two of us?
Yes, we play an old maid.
Is that what you meant by entertaining yesterday?
Well,
we don't have many game options then. All I can think about right now is war.
It's true that two-player card games aren't very exciting, but to spice it up, we could add a penalty for the one who loses.
A penalty? Do you have an example?
Truth or dare?
Is that what you had in mind when choosing this game?
Maybe. Yes, the answer is yes, totally yes. Can't fool you.
What am I gonna do with you? Well then, since war is dependent on luckiness, then the luckiest would be able to give orders to ask questions.
I don't know what war is. I don't know what game he's talking about. I'm really bad at mini card games. Let's see who luck favors tonight.
Indeed. I'm eager to see. But first, do you know the rules of war?
No. Not at all. Please explain.
It's quite easy. We deal the deck evenly between us two, face down, which gives us two nice piles. Then we can start playing. It's a series of very fast rounds. We both flip a card at the same time and show it. The one with the higher value wins. The winner takes both cards. All good so far? It can happen that we both flip a card of the same value. We then have to break the tie. We call that a war.
Oh.
So we place a second card face down on the one we just placed before, and we place a third one face up. The higher one wins, and like before, the winner takes the cards and adds them to the bottom of their pile. That's the one only particularity. I'll admit I'm still a little bit confused, but I think I get it. Did you understand? The goal is to take all of your opponent's cards, so it's mostly about luck since we can't choose what cards to place. I tried to keep it short, but you'll get the hang of it as we play. Well then, Let's start. We should sit on the floor. It'll be easier to play face to face. If our legs or back hurt, you can move to the couch later. Don't hesitate to let me know.
Oh, that sounds fun, actually. You nod and sit down on the comfy rug in his living room. You both get seated, facing each other. Turquoise kneels and reaches out his hand. You give him the deck. He opens the packaging and puts all of the cards in his left hand. He carefully shuffles and deals them into 2 even piles. He then pushes one towards you.
Here, this one is for you. We'll flip our cards at the same time. Ready?
Ready to win? Heck yeah! You both place a hand on the top card and flip it over on the coffee table.
You have an 8, and I have a 5. You win both cards.
What a great start! Good job. You place your 2 hard-earned cards under your pile. You both flip 1 card each.
You have a queen and I have a jack. You won again. I hope to win at least 1 round. This sounds like it would be really easy to program, like to actually play this in a visual novel game. I might try that. This sounds fun.
I won't let you win. I have so many questions I want to ask you.
Oh, so you're more interested in the questions. If I win, I'll pick Dare without a doubt.
You? Dare? That's surprising. I'm so intrigued that I might let you win. But I also have my questions to ask.
Only fate can decide.
You keep playing, and after 20 minutes of intense card flipping, the verdict falls. I have all of your cards. I won.
Congratulations. Luck is on your side tonight.
Be prepared. It's time for your penalty, Turquoise. And you have to be honest, okay?
Of course. About his close ones.
I've been very curious about it. Are you close with your family? Aw.
Why this question of all things?
You need to answer. It's the game.
Well, if you insist, I will. I'm an only child, and I still have my parents, but I don't have much to say about them. I don't even have anything to say to them, and they don't seem to have any either. And for the rest of my family, I've never really been in touch with them.
The mood suddenly became uncomfortable. Your question seems to have hit a sensitive spot. It's probably why he never brought up the topic with you. As the silence falls, you realize how cold the atmosphere became. Hey, where's that jacket you were telling me about?
Ah, well, do not worry, Espoir. It's not about serious things like physical abuse, just a lack of attention towards me.
Well, Turquoise, I'm not an expert, but I'm pretty sure it can be considered as a kind of abuse, especially if it happened to you when you were a child.
Probably right. I've never seen it that way, but that may also have been my fault.
Oh, come on, you can't say that. You're the sweetest person I've ever met. I highly doubt you were a troublesome child.
I definitely wasn't.
Sorry, I shouldn't have asked. I was just curious about your inner circle you never talk about. What about friends? Do you have any?
The penalty is only 1 question. If you want to ask more, you'll have to win again.
I thought I could steal more information from you, like I'm totally not going to do with the save button.
I'm not easy to fool, Espoir.
Let's play again. I have many other questions. You start a new round, and around 20 minutes later... And I won again. Questions, here I come.
Congratulations.
About his romantic relationships. It's time for the embarrassing question, the one I'm definitely the most curious about. Have you ever had a romantic relationship with someone?
Are you asking out of curiosity, or out of jealousy?
I am the one asking the questions. It's totally not like I'm jealous or anything.
Never.
It took you a long time to answer that. That's it? No further explanations? That's a little disappointing.
Espoir, it's embarrassing enough to answer. Being past 25 without having any romantic experience, people can easily judge you negatively on that.
I would never judge you for something like that, Turquoise. Everyone goes at their own pace. You're also free to not want a romantic relationship, yeah. Even though I would be a little sad if that was still the case.
Espoir, I'll try my best.
Well, Nothing more to add?
Not really.
All right, let's get back into the game. I have other embarrassing questions for you. Oh, but before that, my back is starting to hurt. Can I sit on the couch?
Of course. Go ahead. Go next to the coffee table to lay the cards out. I'll stay on the floor so that I can still play facing you.
You head to the couch. Turquoise pushes the table towards you, and you lay all your cards on your side. You start a new round, and after 20-odd minutes...
Oh, I won. Oh no, he's gonna do a dare.
I thought the things come in threes would work. Too bad.
Hope didn't fully abandon me yet. I choose dare.
Turquoise gets up. He pushes away the coffee table and slowly gets closer to you until he's right in front of you. He sits back down on his knees. Your cheeks flush alongside his. After a few seconds, he takes a deep breath and finally finds the courage to speak.
Espoir, may I hold your hands in mine?
Yes, but you're not supposed to ask, but order.
Give me your hands.
Oh, that is a sick jacket. You offer your hands to Turquoise. After a few seconds of hesitation, he places his hands under yours. He delicately folds your fingers around. You realize from close how well done his manicure is. His nails aren't too long or too short. His dark blue nail polish was perfectly applied. He places his thumbs in your palm. He brushes your skin repeatedly while drawing shapes. The feeling tickles you, and you accidentally let out a quiet moan. Your reaction amuses Turquoise. He moves his palm to your fingers and repeats the movements on them, as to inspect their shapes and flexibility.
You truly have beautiful hands. I love everything about them. And I'm like, even the eczema? And then he's like, even the eczema.
He continues his little performance, and now locks your hands in his. Handcuffed, but instead of the icy cold of steel, it's his skin that caresses you. He now takes one of your hands and slowly brings it to his face. He slightly tilts his head and presses your palm against his cheek. Oh! With one hand cold, and on the other side of his warm face, the mixture of temperatures makes the moment very pleasant. A short moment after, everything feels warm, as if all his passionate feelings were flowing through you. His skin is soft. It makes you want to move your fingers to caress him, but it's his penalty. He gives the orders, and you obey.
I don't think this is how we're supposed to be playing truth or dare. Your hands are so warm. They feel so soft against me. I don't think I've ever been this happy in my entire life. I've been dying to feel your touch on my skin. I've never dared to take your hands outside. I'm glad you allowed me to tonight. I want to stay like this forever. Ah, Espoir.
Both of your pulses notably speed up, a little too much. Turquoise feels it in your right radial artery where his fingers are placed. He immediately looks up at you.
I'm sorry. I've been spacing out. I probably went too far. I hope I didn't scare you.
No, it was the game, and I gave my consent. You did nothing wrong. I would have asked you to stop if something was off. I know you wouldn't have forced me no matter what.
Of course. Thank you.
Why you got a little sweat drop on your face when you say of course? Does that mean you wouldn't have? Turk. Okay, penalty done. Congrats, Turquoise. You at least won one round. You were quite, well, what about watching something now? I'm feeling kind of hot. It would be nice to cool down a bit.
Yes. I have a streaming subscription on my TV. Pick what you want while I put the game away.
Turquoise gets up, retrieves all of the cards on the coffee table, and puts them back into their packaging. He then heads to the kitchen and brings 2 glasses of water while you're scrolling through the endless catalog of films and shows. It's hard. There are too many choices. Is an anime good for you?
Would you like to watch Revolutionary Girl Utena? Absolutely. We can start a new show if you want, so that we can finish it tonight.
Great, let's go with that then. There's an anime that just ended. I've only seen good feedback about it. I'm kind of tempted to watch it.
Then let's watch it. I'm also curious. You always have very good taste. Ah, and I brought you some water. If you want another glass, don't hesitate to tell me. I'll go fill it up.
Thanks, it should be fine. Come sit with me, I'll start it.
Turquoise sits next to you and grasps the plaid on the edge of the couch.
Oh, plaid, the blanket.
He delicately places it on you and him. It's very warm and soft. You could fall asleep instantly. Comfortably settled, you both watch the anime in silence, captivated by all the events unfolding. And when the last episode ends, we watch the whole thing? A yawn escapes your mouth.
Oh, sorry.
Are you tired, Espoir? It's not surprising. It's already past 2 o'clock in the morning. Time went by so fast. The anime was great. I was really deep into the story. You made a great choice.
Yeah, I'm glad we watched it. I had a great time. But now I'm feeling very sleepy. Aren't you also tired?
No, I'm used to staying up late. I don't sleep a lot anyway. And I'm too excited for that. I wasn't bored for a single second. Tell me, Espoir, since it's getting late, do you want to sleep here? It would be wiser for you to stay. I wouldn't want something bad to happen to you. It's dangerous outside, with all these stories of robbery.
That you totally have nothing to do with, right, Turquoise? I didn't bring any spare clothes.
No problem. I can lend you some clothes, and also bathroom essentials. I have all you need.
I don't want to bother you.
You don't bother me at all. I already anticipated this possibility. You should stay.
I don't know if it's okay for me to stay over. It's all right, we're both adults here. We're both sane and well put together adults, right, Turquoise?
Don't worry. I'll sleep on the couch. You can take my bed. It's very comfy. The sheets are clean. I changed them this morning on purpose. I even took a similar laundry detergent as yours for you to feel at home.
All right, that's pretty considerate. That's pretty sweet, actually. Buying the same cheap, generic laundry detergent brand to make me feel more comfortable.
If my smell bothers you in the bedroom, I diffuse an ambient scent. I can even lend you a plushie if you don't want to sleep alone. Actually, wait a moment.
He quickly heads to the bedroom. You hear him rummaging in a cupboard. Then he comes back with something in his hand. Oh!
Here, look.
Oh my god, the alien cat?
I made it for you.
Excuse me, you made it?
I know you love it, and I couldn't find alien cat plushies on the internet, so yes, I decided to make it for you.
Marry this man. Marry this man! No, it's perfect, Turquoise. You're spoiling me too much. The flowers, and now the plushie.
I just want you to be happy. Espoir, you should stay.
You're giving me no choice, huh?
No, I mean, it's just that you have no reason to refuse. Sleeping here is the most reasonable choice. It's for your safety. I would be devastated if something happened to you. What if we came across the wrong person outside? Even if I went with you, I wouldn't last long if there's more than one. Stay for the night, please.
It's true that you don't look like a fighter. Fine then. Thank you, Turquoise. I'll make it up to you.
No need. It's with great pleasure. I'll bring some clothes and the essentials to shower. Since it's rather cold outside, is long pajamas fine with you?
It's perfect. Thank you. I bet they're exactly my same size, and they have like my favorite anime all over them.
Turquoise disappears in an instant into his bedroom. You hear him open closets and grab clothes. He then heads towards the bathroom and comes back with a little pile of clothes, towels, and toiletries. I also got you a toothbrush. You can use my soaps. If you need anything else or if you have trouble with something, don't hesitate. I'll be waiting in the living room.
Thanks. I won't hesitate. Hey, no sneak peeking while I'm showering.
Huh? I'd never.
Come on, I'm teasing you again. No need to be so serious.
Oh,
Well, I'm going. See you soon.
see you.
You're totally gonna peek, aren't you? Aren't you? Or no, you don't need to peek, because you probably bugged this place out with cameras. You enter the bathroom. It was meticulously cleaned, not a single bit of dust, hair, or limescale. You undress and step into the shower. The hot water on your skin immediately relaxes you. You review your evening. Turquoise kindly came to pick you up, then drove you to his well-secured apartment. Throughout the evening, he made sure you felt comfortable at his place, and you did. You both prepared a delicious meal, results of your common efforts. You were able to discover what an excellent cook he was. What a surprise! Afterwards, you played cards together, which brought you even closer, perhaps much more closer than expected. Something began to blossom, or continued to grow. You see people differently when you're at their place, in a more intimate environment. You discovered a new side of him. He also has his own troubles. The question about his family was definitely not a good pick, but thanks to this blunder, you know that he may be hiding a somewhat unusual childhood. This might explain some of his rather odd behavior. Odd, perhaps, but driven by good convictions. Are we still not going to question the fact that he has a little halo? He always tries to keep up appearances in front of you, but he usually miserably fails when he's too embarrassed, or when the topic seems sensitive. It's too fun to tease him. Sigh. We've only known each other for 6 months, but he's already given me so much. Maybe I shouldn't be teasing him this much. I owe him a lot. You step out of the shower, dry off, and put on the clothes he gave you. I really like this smell. Oh, I forgot to ask about a hairdryer. Since I'm sleeping very soon, I don't want the sheets to be wet. I don't see it on the shelves. Maybe he put it under the sink. You open the cupboard under the bathroom sink. A basket with all of his things well organized is hidden. Oh, nail polish. I really like this color. It suits him well. And that, a bottle of foundation? I never noticed he was wearing some, but it's true that he has a really even complexion. He knows how to use makeup and nail polish better than I do. He doesn't use it to hide his little dark circles under his eyes, though. Hair products, first aid kit, razor blades, medicine boxes. Oh, here it is. You're coming with me, hairdryer. Well, I shouldn't be going through other people's stuff without asking first. Sorry for opening the cupboard without permission. You plug in the hairdryer, finish getting ready, grab your stuff in your arms, and unlock the door. You join Turquoise back in the living room. He's sitting on the couch, not doing anything else than waiting for you. Hey!
Oh, Espoir. Are you done?
Yeah, sorry I used your hairdryer without asking.
It's absolutely fine. I should have thought about it. Oh, and you're adorable in those clothes.
There's nothing very fancy about pajamas.
That doesn't stop you from being beautiful.
You can be very straightforward sometimes, Turquoise. Anyway, thanks for lending me these. Where can I put my dirty clothes?
Give them to me. I'll put them in the wash tonight with mine so that they'll be dry tomorrow morning.
Great. Here then.
Thank you. I'll take my turn in the bathroom then. You can wait for me in my bedroom. I'll come by to say goodnight.
Oh. Turquoise walks to the bathroom, and when he turns to close the door, it almost looks like he was moving his face towards your clothes. Ugh, I'm starting to get cold. Heating Central being down at this time of year is very unlucky. Well, I'll wait in bed. Oh.
Now, I usually don't like modern furniture like this, but this looks super cozy. This looks like a hotel room.
So, that's his bedroom. Oh, he put the alien cat plushie on the bed. I want to cuddle it. It's as organized as the rest of his apartment. He doesn't have many personal belongings lying around. It looks really adult-ish when I compare it to my personalized bedroom, unless he puts everything away like in the bathroom. I must admit, I'm getting curious. You hear the sound of the shower running from the other side of the wall. Wouldn't it be the perfect time to do some exploration? It could be fun to find some school album of him. They're always so cute.
Look in the closet, look under the bed, get in bed and wait for Turquoise. Well, we're not going to do that. Let's look in the closet.
You head towards the big closet facing the bed. It's his wardrobe.
Black, black, and black. Yep, those are definitely his clothes. But to be honest, it suits him quite well. It emphasizes his fluffy white hair. I want to run my hands through his hair. It looks so soft. And under his hanging clothes, well, it's such a big suitcase. You could fit a whole man in there. I wonder if he traveled abroad before. You could fit a whole man in there, you say? All right, nothing interesting. Let's open the right door. Again, lots of baskets, but he sure is very organized. Oh, he puts his satchel here. He could have left it hanging on the coat rack in the entryway, not like I would sneak inside. But I will, just because you put it in here. Let's see. Well, yeah, just his wallet, and a pair of hairdressing scissors? Huh, does he really need to cut his hair outside? No, it can't be. That's too odd. Maybe he brought it and forgot to put it away. I can tell he cuts his own hair, or at least not at a professional hairdresser. It's very messy. It definitely should be in the bathroom. Well, I guess he can be forgetful. Whatever. That's not the suspicious thing I'm looking for. I want the little turquoise pictures. I want to dig a little bit into his childhood. His reaction from earlier took me by surprise, but he got me really curious. All right, and in this basket? Oh. Ooh, his underwears. Sorry, I'll put this away. I didn't see anything. The rest of the baskets are just t-shirts and pants. Nothing interesting here. Let's look somewhere else. He's gonna come in and I'm gonna be like half under the bed and he's gonna be like, "What are you doing?" You get on your knees and open one of the drawers under the bed. Empty boxes of kitchen equipment. He has so many. He sure took his cooking lessons very seriously. Thinking about the quiche from earlier, it's so simple yet so tasty. I really want to taste more of his meals. Just thinking about it makes me hungry again, but I need to wait till tomorrow morning. All right, in the other drawer. Oh, books. Camus, Kierkegaard, Dostoevsky? Okay, he owns some philosophy books. He should put them in a library. Well, there's no album pictures. I got baited. Man, I'm so disappointed. Looks like he has nothing to hide, or he's good at hiding it, or he doesn't have any. I'll catch you, Turquoise. Well, I should go to bed and wait for him. I'm really starting to get cold. My feet are freezing. You walk towards the bed. The warm covers have been tempting you since the beginning. Sniff, sniff. It's definitely the same detergent as mine. You don't think that's creepy, me? It's always reassuring to have a familiar smell when you're not sleeping at home. Oh, crap. I forgot my phone in the living room before showering. I don't want to have to get up again. It's too cold and the covers are so comfy. Forget it. I don't need it. I'll sleep soon anyway. Sat in bed, with the covers under your shoulders, you turn in the direction to what seems to be his bedside table, with a drawer just under. It's as if it was begging you to open it. So you do. Huh, curiosity is going to kill me, if he knew what I was doing. But to be fair, he never tells me anything. I want to know more about him. Oh? Is it a diary? The forbidden artifact! That was unexpected. Actually, probably not that much. What he told me earlier while we were playing still plays in my head. It looks like he wants to share many things but doesn't dare, or doesn't know how to. I know that a diary can be a good way to release emotions for those who struggle to share to others about how they feel. I also write in it sometimes. I probably shouldn't read it without his permission, but his little worries got me obsessed. I want to help him, but I don't want to force him to talk to me, so if I can get some clues, I would be able to know how to help him more naturally. He's still showering. I have time to check it out a bit before he comes back. You open the first page of the diary. June 21st, 2023. All right, here we are. I decided to start writing a diary. I need to externalize my distress somewhere. I don't have anyone to talk about this, and I don't feel like sharing it with someone anyway. Who would listen? I don't want to post anything online under an anonymous profile, to share it with strangers either. That's even scarier. And well, writing is pleasant enough. The feeling of the pen sliding on the paper is better than the endless tapping on the keyboard or the overstimulating screens. Writing this way gives a true feeling of laying your feelings on the paper. Reading them again is always embarrassing, but I hope to feel embarrassed in a way that would mean that the future me feels better. I'll try to write regularly. It was already a challenge to write this. I'll stop here.
Oh, the first date was almost 3 years ago. I wonder if he still writes in it.
You flip to the second page of the diary. June 22nd, 2023. Individual found dead at home. Suicide by medication overdose and multiple signs of self-harm. That's all we know. Why would he write that in his diary? That's the first thing I see this morning when I check my phone. Another miscellaneous news haunting my feed. How are we supposed to start the day off right when the media keeps flooding us with negativity, ignoring all the positive? This race for clicks by focusing on subjects with negative reactions disgusts me. Being daily overwhelmed by this type of content has a real impact on mental health. It ends up making me think that it's also going to happen to me. I don't need to see things that accentuate these feelings. Oh, right. I also need to write about my day. That's one of the purposes of a diary. Today, nothing new. I got up with a lot of difficulty and worked. I didn't go out. I didn't eat much. My stomach still hurts. And I did it again. I hate myself. At least I know I'm still alive. I finished my occupations and went to sleep. A really bad day as always.
Oh, no. Gosh, I'm so stupid. Why did I say that earlier in the kitchen? I've been so careless. I want to apologize, but I can't right now. I don't know what to do. It's the first time I'd dealt with something like this. Sorry for not being here at the time.
Espoir, may I come in?
Eep! Oh crap! 1 second!
I've got my shirt completely off. I'm completely naked. Don't come in yet. Oh, all right. You carefully place the diary back inside the drawer and lock it quietly. You take the alien cat plush in your arms and try to hide your shaking hands. You almost got caught. Luckily, Turquoise knocks on the door, like the good gentleman he is.
All good. You can come in. Oh!
Turquoise enters the room. He's changed his clothes into pajamas. It's the first time you've seen him with this look. Very cute. Very casual. He doesn't really look comfortable. His wide clothes easily hide his figure, and his platform boots give him extra centimeters. You realize that in the end, he's really frail, even in a large sweater.
Oh!
Do you have everything you need? Is the bed all right? I apologize for the heating being down, but the sheets are warm enough. I even added an additional blanket, in case you need it.
It's perfect. Thanks, Turquoise. It's almost like you and planned this from the beginning.
Oh, and also, if I may. He slowly gets closer to you, very hesitantly. He's now right next to you. You can smell the shampoo and the shower gel, but also his own natural smell. He places his right hand on the bed, slightly leaning towards you. His hair almost tickles your face. You can feel your heartbeat go crazy. You hold your breath and close your eyes.
I don't think I'm ready.
Huh? He turns to open the bedside table's drawer.
Oh, never mind.
Sorry, I forgot this. It's a little embarrassing if you saw it.
A diary?
Yes, it helps me write about things I can't say out loud. I'll write a little tonight before going to sleep.
Say, can I share something with you?
Absolutely. I'm listening. What's going on?
You've always been there for me since the beginning. You've been an irreplaceable support. I often repeat it, but without you, I don't know where I would be now. I spent a wonderful evening with you by my side. We've had a lot of fun and got much closer. I'll forever cherish these moments. I kind of feel guilty now because our relationship feels one-sided.
Please don't say it's one-sided. It never has been. You bring me so much happiness. You have no idea.
But I'm always the one talking about their problems, and you, the one patiently listening while giving me advice.
It's because I want to help you. I enjoy listening to you.
At this point, you might as well just say it. But I want to help you too.
Huh?
Turquoise, your diary. It's an obvious proof that you always have a lot of things you want to get off your chest, but you don't have the strength to share it with a real person. or you don't know how to do it. I know it's very scary to open up to people, especially when you've never done it. You always feel like you just annoy them, that they don't listen and they easily refocus the subject on themselves. Turquoise, I'm here for you. You can share your burdens with me. I'll be here to listen and advise you. We'll overcome this together, if you want to.
Espoir, are you really saying this seriously? You're not teasing me, right?
Absolutely not. I know living in this twisted world can be really hard some days. You're very precious to me. Your existence is. I'd be happy to help you too.
Espoir, if I knew for how long I've waited for someone like you, I might start crying. So my efforts did pay off. My axe then had a meeting, thanks to you. You really are the person I needed. I didn't make a mistake.
Turquoise. Aw, do you want to sleep next to me tonight? Maybe later. Ellipses.
Thank you for your words. I'm so grateful. Thank you. Thank you so much, Espoir. Well then, I wish you a good night. If you need me for anything, I'll be writing on the couch.
Turquoise softly smiles at you and turns away, ready to walk out the door, the diary in his hands. Oh no. A feeling of emptiness washes over you. What? You're really gonna let him go like that? All alone? After what you read in his diary? I'll go back. Even though you said you'd be there for him no matter what, that you'd help him overcome his problems, and now you let him exteriorize in his diary? Listen, narrator, I'm getting to it. Like he always did. Why don't you keep your words? Huh? Why? He was probably ready to talk to you tonight. He was more than happy to hear those kind words he waited so long his entire life. Act now. You never know when the too late will happen. He needs you, and you need him. You need to stop rushing me, narrator. Turquoise, wait.
Yes?
Wouldn't you prefer to stay with me some more tonight? Or even share the bed?
Huh? Wait, do you mean to sleep together? Are you sure?
Yes, really. No hidden meanings. No shenanigans, no hanky-panky. Yet. I just want to stay by your side tonight.
Yes, of course. Well, with great pleasure. If you're asking if I'm okay with it, I don't have any reason to refuse. I'll try not to bother you.
You won't. Come here.
Then, I'm coming.
Turquoise places his diary back in the bedside table's drawer and turns in your direction to lift the covers. Oh.
Hi.
Hey. Are we still not going to address that glowing halo on your head? Why aren't you looking at me, Monsieur Turquoise? That's so cute that they call him Monsieur.
Well, you're so close. I'm very nervous. Sorry if I'm weird. I'm not used to being so close to someone. And since it's you, the feeling is even stronger. I feel like my heart is about to explode.
Please stop worrying. That won't be a problem very soon. My eyes are closing on their own. By the way, I love the braid. It looks very good on you. Oh.
Oh? It's unusual from you to compliment my look. But thank you. I really appreciate that you like my hair.
I'm also allowed to compliment you from time to time.
Hey, you're copying my sentence from earlier.
That's what happens when you spend too much time with somebody. You mimic them. I'm getting very sleepy.
Sleep then. I'll watch over you.
You should sleep too.
I don't know if I will be able to while being this close to you. But you can relax and fall asleep.
Thank you. You're such a fateful knight, Monsieur Turquoise. Good night.
Good night, Espoir.
I'm just going, and he's like, ah. The mattress is comfortable. The sheets are soft, and the familiar smell gives you a feeling of security. Your muscles and nerves instantly relax. It's been a long time since you've last felt so peaceful before falling asleep. Turquoise's reassuring presence next to you is certainly one of the main reasons. You're quickly swept away by sleep. A few dozen minutes go by. Turquoise is still facing you, quietly watching over your sleep. Espoir, are you asleep? So far, paralyzed by your extreme proximity, he finally dares to move one of his arms, which was starting to go numb, to turn off the light. He feels unsure about you being asleep. He really wants to make sure. He pinches your nose to check if you're not faking your sleep to tease him again. Oh yes, you're asleep, and deeply. Searching for air, you mumble in your sleep and turn the other way. He regrets his action. He can't see your face anymore. Espoir. He hesitates for a moment, then slowly shifts closer, pressing his body against yours. Oh! His head nestles against your back. He slides his arm over your waist to gently embrace you, holding your hand in his. Oh, that probably feels so snuggly and warm. It's the second time he initiates such an important physical contact with you. His quick pulse resonates against your body. He feels nervous about the proximity, but the happiness flooding through him quickly takes over. He holds you so tight against him, as if he was scared to lose you, to see you suddenly leave. Well, I can't, because you've got a special lock on the front door. Espoir. You allowed me to invite you over. You allowed me to take your hand. I should be allowed to hold you, right? I just want to hold you very tightly, to feel your warmth against my skin, to feel your heartbeat entwined with mine, to feel you entirely. This is the first time I can be this close to someone. It's strange, but it's a pleasant feeling. Too pleasant. Your natural smell is so comforting, and it's mixed with mine now. Like we're one. Like you're mine. No, I shouldn't say this. Or can I? Am I allowed now? Espoir, can I? You need to tell me. I'm scared of my own feelings. I don't know what else I'm capable of doing. I've done things I shouldn't have. No, it was necessary. I did the right thing. The sparkles disappeared from his eyes now, and he looks very creepy. I've been craving you for so long. I want to stay like this. I need to. I love you so much. So much. Every time we take a step in our relationship, I can't imagine myself going back. Every minute with you by my side makes me crazier. You have to stay with me, or I won't make it. I'm so happy right now. Happy to finally have a place in this world, thanks to you. Your attention made me exist. My preparations were worth it. I've been really patient. I can't let you go anymore. I won't let you go. Espoir, Espoir. I know what you want. I know you inside and out. I've met all of your expectations, and I will fulfill your desires. So now it's your turn. Mine are simple. Look at me, love me, and save me. Huh? Well, I mean, I can do that, Pookie. I'm still a bit of a people pleaser. I can do whatever you might need. End of Chapter 1, Demo. Thank you for playing. Oh. Hey there, pre-recorded Espoir here, and may I have 30 seconds of your time? Want me to draw your OCs? Check out my Ko-fi page for art commissions as low as $20. Link in the description. Every week I post a Saturday update blog on both of my Patreons and now also my YouTube channel members. With behind-the-scenes stuff, upcoming games I want to play, life stuff, old lady stuff, and pictures of Daisy. Link in the description. Want to see the full uncensored versions of gameplays I can't show on this channel? Join my adult Patreon for the low price of $1 and being over the age of 18. And then said in the Do you yearn to wear merch of a super obscure free visual novel? Check out my TeePublic and Teespring t-shirt store. Description the in link. Want to support my channel but you have no money? Hit the like button or subscribe. It's free. That's right, free. We're just giving it away. Check out my itch.io page. Play Picture Perfect Boyfriend. It's free. Link in the description. So I'm pretty sure the developer said that in this demo the ending will be the same, but what's his reaction to some of the other choices? Of course I'm coming, with great pleasure. Oh, really? I'm truly glad you accepted. Looks like I was more impatient than you.
I don't think I'm more impatient than him. Or then again, now that we know that he's been planning all of this, maybe he is super patient.
Looks like I was more impatient than you.
That's really good to hear. Really.
Mm-hmm.
I only started cooking recently. I became interested in it almost 3 years ago.
I wonder if something specific happened 3 years ago. A well-known passion that comes with adulthood?
You could say that. And it's a well-liked quality amongst others, right?
I must admit that someone who knows how to cook, it earns them points. It's an easily ignored skill, even though it's really important. In a relationship, for example. He knew that. He already knew that. That's why he took up cooking.
Let's start that famous quiche. I'll take care of the base filling right now. Can you peel these vegetables while I go over here and act like a yandere?
I want to taste all your meals now, which could be interpreted as a marriage proposal.
Oh, really? I would do anything to please you, Espoir, until you can't live without my cooking.
I'm eager to be able to taste everything you'll let me cook with you.
Espoir. But in the end, it's really good this way. It was easy to transition anyway, since I already barely ate meat before.
Oh, you're actually quite a sensitive person.
What do you mean, actually? That wasn't how you perceived me?
That's not what I meant. Towards me, you definitely are. I was talking about animals. I didn't know you liked them that much.
Oh, well, I sure do. Mostly cats. They're very straightforward about their boundaries. Also, they're soft, cute, stress-relieving. They smell good. I always pet them whenever I see one in the streets.
That's very cute. Aw, he likes kitties.
I should head back soon. Ah, Espoir, it's late and dangerous outside at this hour. Why not sleep here?
I didn't bring any spare clothes.
I have everything you could possibly need right here, right now.
Fine then. Thank you, Turquoise. I'll make it up to you.
Ah, no need. It's with pleasure. Also, I have another present. I hope you'll like it.
A present? Again? You're spoiling me too much.
I could spoil you forever.
I'm too curious. Can you bring it to me now?
Sure, as you wish.
I wonder if it's a cute little alien plushie. Oh, that is really cute. That is really cute, though. Instead of saying a diary, what if I don't say anything at all? Nope, it's fine. It's completely normal.
No reaction? I thought you'd tease me.
Turquoise,
Did you open...
Turquoise!
Yes?
Say, can I share something with you?
Absolutely. I'm listening. What's going on?
I actually did read your diary. I'm sorry. Do you want to sleep next to me tonight? Aw. He'd probably have a heart attack after hearing that.
Huh? Wait, sleep together? Are you sure?
Yes, really. No hidden meanings. I just want to stay by your side tonight.
Yes, 1,000 times yes.
Well, that was the Chapter 1 demo of Beyond the Turquoise Stars, and Turquoise is really sweet. I really like his design. He's so sweet, and he's so accommodating. I mean, yeah, he's a crazy yandere, but man, this guy's thought of everything. Took up cooking because he knows the fastest way to my heart is through my stomach. And I just noticed this title screen says Cam 1, so he probably does have cameras set up everywhere. January 22nd, 2026. There's clues in the title screen. So I think his diary was set 3 years ago, and he started cooking 3 years ago. So could it be that's when he became what I assume is stalking us 3 years ago? Of course, if you would like to try this game yourself or follow the developer, there will be a link in the description to their itch.io page. There was something scary in the camera just now. And also, if you have an itch.io account, be sure to rate the games that are your favorites. And anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Take care of yourself, have a great night, and remember, there is always hope.